Hi everyone, good morning and welcome back to another video. We are back at the garden house and we are going to start doing some partition work for the bathroom, doing some plumbing. We've got to insulate the ceiling as well, get it all ready for plasterboard, and we may get some plasterboard up on the ceiling as well today. So yeah, busy day. I'm going to quickly just run through what we're going to be doing today. Okay guys, so this is the space that we are in. If you guys remember, we are going to be putting a bathroom here. We did some measurements today and marked out. You can see here, that's the corner of our bathroom here. So our bathroom is going to come out about 1.7 if I'm correct, by 1.6 or 1.7, something like that. There's going to be an 800 by 800 shower here. There's going to be a toilet in the corner here, and there's going to be a sink here, and there's going to be a doorway right about here. So first thing we're going to be doing this morning is building this partition door frame, everything, so we get the actual shape and space of it here. We've got some waste pipe plumbing to do as well today. There's going to be a sort of little bar sort of thing in here. So there'll be sort of like a space to enter here. It'll be a little entertaining space. So there'll be a little bar here with a little sink and a fridge and a couple of drinks hanging up there and all that stuff. Yeah, so that's what's going to be there. There's also going to be a radiator in here as well. Electric radiator is going to be in here. And then the rest of the space is just going to be, there'll be a TV on the wall there. So it says TV. And there'll be a sofa here, large sofa here. And yeah, this is it basically. So it's a summer entertaining space. It's going to be really nice when this is done. So yeah, as I said, we've got a couple of materials. We've got a stud work for our door frame and all that stuff. We got that there. We have the ducting for the shower. So we're going to run some ducting in the shower as well. I'll show you that. So basically we're going to have a vent, an extract somewhere around here in between the joists, and we're going to run the ducting inside the joist, and we're going to run it out through the fascia board. So we'll cut out and put a vent on, and we'll go straight out through the fascia board. That's how we're going to duct it. So yeah, nice and easy, simple job to do there. I'm going to quickly show you guys about what might help if you want to find out what stud sizes to use for what door linings and stuff, so that you sort of get everything to work nicely together. So let me just grab a tape measure real quick. So this is the door lining that we are using. So usually on these door linings you have, for instance, the sizes that you can use, or sort door sizes that you can use. So there you got 762 to 838. I'm actually going to cut this down. We're going to use a 686. They didn't have any in stock, so we got the larger one, and we're going to cut it down slightly. So these are the rebates of where the doors are. If I turn it on the side, you've got a smaller size and a larger size. As you can see it, this is the header of the door frame. So if you're using the 786, you'd use it here. If you're using the 838, you use there. But we're going to be making it a little bit smaller, so we're going to have to cut our own one, make it a bit smaller. Now you've got typically two sizes on here. You've got a nominal size, which is the size that is advertised at, and then you have a finished size. So that's the actual size that it is, the dimensions. So this is the width of the frame. So we'll put a tape measure on that, so you can see here, 12 centimeters or 120 millimeters. So that's the size here, the finished size after it's been planed and stuff. And that's the thickness, 27 millimeters. So 27 millimeters is the thickness of the frame this way. So this is 27 millimeters. This is a very typical frame here. Now, what you want to do is, when you're choosing what timbers to use, you're going to want your timbers, after you've put your timbers on around the frame, your stud wall, and you're going to have to obviously put plasterboard on either side most times, and then you're going to skim it. So you want that your finished skim is going to come flush with the door frame. So this is the timber that we're using. I'll just show you guys. The size is, call it 90 mil, 9 centimeters. Okay. So if you look either side of that, this space here and that space here is enough to have plasterboard and skim it plasterboard and skim it. So that's how you work it back to know what size frame, door frame, or what size timbers to use to build the door frame. You want to make sure that your plasterboard and your skim ends up flush with the door frame. If it ends up proud of the door frame, you're gonna have a problem with fitting your architraves. If it sits too much in, it's gonna be a problem with fitting architraves. So you want the finish to end up flush to the edge like this. So when you put your architrave and nail it to the door frame, it's gonna be flush with your plasterboard. Okay, so that's something to bear in mind when you're picking up door frames and timbers and stuff, to make sure that you get the right size. So what you can typically do is measure the width of the wood, which is 9 centimeters, and then just add how much the plasterboard is going to be. So in this case, we've got 12.5 mil plasterboard on either side is what we'll be using. So that's 25 millimeters. So add 25 plus 90 gives us 115. And then the 5 centimeters left over, it's about 2.5 either side for your skim. So that should pretty much give us 120 mil, perfect to line up with this door frame. All right, so I hope you guys understood that. I know it was a bit long-winded. Hopefully you understood it and it makes some sense. But we're gonna crack on with this. We've got this insulation to put in up in the joist as well. And I'm gonna start building this door frame. guys, this is pretty much our frame. So you can really see now the shape of this thing. It's got a few little bits to do on it, but otherwise it's pretty much it. So you can see Namdi's been putting in the insulation in the ceiling, which is coming out great as well. And I've been working on this. So yeah, this is basically the space now, so it should make some more sense now. So this is entering the bathroom. There's a sink here. There'll be a toilet here, you can see, facing us here. And then the shower will be in this square here, which is the 800. So it's more than enough space in here for its purposes. And then now we have this half, which is essentially the other half of the room, which will enter here. And then you'll have a sort of bar here with a small sink and a bit of counter worktop there, and a fridge down there, a little small mini fridge. And then this is the sort of back bar area. Yeah, so that's what it's looking like. Guys, we are done for today. It's Friday and we are finished. We managed to get quite a lot done. I'm going to quickly just show you what we did, run through and explain a couple bits. So yeah, ceiling is pretty much done, and Andy's been on that. He's done that single-handedly, done a great job with that. It's just a few little bits, just the last little bit at the end there, but otherwise it's all done. The framework for the bathroom is done, as you can see, pretty much done, ready for plasterboarding. I did a couple of bits. I did some plumbing, put some waste pipe in. That's where the sink's going to be. There's also now another small sink that's going over there, so I cut into the wall a bit and half buried that pipe in there. Also put some foam in there just to keep it in place, and then the dot and dab will cover that. So that's going to come out somewhere here. So there's going to be sort of a small sink here, and then the rest of the counter is going to go here, and there'll be a fridge underneath. So that's the power for it. That's the waste pipe for it there. I also did the extract for the shower, which is going to be around here. As you can see, it's going to be inside here. We're going to put an flexible tube on it, and then I'll foam around it once I've got it hanging out, and then we can connect the fan when we're ready, when we've got the plasterboard, and push the fan in. So that will go on there. That is run all the way down to the outside. I'll quickly show you what that looks like before we put the insulation in. So you can see it here running all the way down. I've also fixed it to put some timbers to support it, and then I've fixed it as well. Secured it down with some wires and stuff, so it's held down in position, and you can see it venting to the outside, and the outside will have a black grill that's going to cover that on the outside, and that will extract any moisture out of the bathroom all the way down. I've also put it at a slight slope running from the bathroom to the outside as a very slight slope, so any condensation or anything, it would, that forms in there, it will roll and make its way to the outside. So yeah guys, that is it. We are off. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed the progress. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.